Welcome to another episode of Outdoorsman. Today we are going to do the number 8 tactical Blackout heavy power extra fast action 7'4" rod review. I got this rod last fall. I bought it on Black Friday, so it was on sale or whatever, but that's besides the point. And then I used it over the summer. So overall, it's a pretty good rod for what I thought. It's the first heavy action rod I've ever used, so it's not like I can compare it to a lot, but I liked it. For one reason, this is, even though it's only a 7'4", it is the longest rod I've ever used, but it is a lot more sturdier, and I didn't lose as much fish like in the weeds or around the weeds as I had been with it. And I normally used it with 65-pound braid, and a flipping hook is what I always had on it. And it's a pretty good rod. A lot of the fish I caught on it were not on camera though, so that really doesn't help my case. But for the price of $79.99, it's a pretty good rod. I feel like it's a pretty good beginner heavy action rod if you're not sure, like if you really like a heavy action or whatever. And if they have it in a 7'11" model is what I think, in a 7'4" heavy. And I feel like if you're also not used to longer rods, a 7'4" is a pretty good length, even better than a 7'6". So overall, it's a pretty good rod, has good backbone. For its height, I feel like it has more backbone compared to like a 7-foot rod to its backbone. I feel like this heavy action rod's backbone, which it's a heavy action rod, it's going to have a lot of backbone to it, is better. And also, let's go into the specs. I like the thinner guides, but they're not like the micro light, and they're heavier. Like, I have a micro light and I actually like the rod, but the guides bend. These did not bend, and I stepped on them a couple times, which is actually kind of shocking. And then the hook guard is a must for punching, because once you like get your bait rigged up, you don't want to unhook it and hook it back up, so you can just keep it and pop it in and pop it out. And then there's only one minor complaint that I found for the rod, but it's not that big of a one. I had knocked off, see this finish or whatever, I knocked off some on the back of the reel seat, which even though I didn't use it a ton, I still used it, so I don't know, a little bit. But really, if that's the only thing I found out I didn't like about the rod, it's probably a pretty good rod. So overall, I give it a 10 out of 10 if you have never fished a heavy action rod or a longer rod like I had. So, but if you know what you want and you want like a very sturdy, long, heavy action rod, this one would not be for you. So I hope this helped you, and if you like were on the fence of just the Blackout heavy action rod or just like a shorter heavy action rod. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, and have a great day.